Yeah, my name is Mark Rogers. I'm a senior producer and I'm working with Zipper on Socom Special Forces. Socom Special Forces is essentially, kind of redefines the franchise. It's not just a simple iteration. It looks at the core values that, kind of Socom, really represents. That is team play. It's a very team, focused game. Kind of that works with single player. Single player, you have a team, you move through the environment. It allows so many different, forms of approach that you just can't get with a single individual moving through. Then we also have 5-player co-op, which is really an extension of that. Co-op just works extremely well with Socom. And then into multiplayer, and our multiplayer is really the most team-orientated multiplayer on the market, and it is known for that. The reasons for that are essentially the, kind of the third-person view. You're basically aware, much more situationally aware of what's going on around you. You can coordinate with yourself and your team, and then go through and complete objectives. And those objectives themselves are also very team-orientated. So, I would say that that's a real standard. Then there's authenticity. The detail that we give to the weapons themselves. The situation itself, I think, speaks, to an authenticity as well. It's the use of the team, also the environment itself. We have valuable cover, which means it's destructible. You can go through. It's a changing, kind of situation that the player has to adapt to, and all of these, I think are part of the core value. And then another one is innovation. Zipper and the Socom franchise itself has always been about innovation. And we show this with this side. We have new game modes, but we also have new hardware support such as 3D. Our 3D is, is very, very good. It's second generation. We've built on the experience of earlier titles that have, implemented 3D. We make more use of the hardware. It allows us to have full frame rate, no reduction in performance. So it's really a very high fidelity 3D, and so we're very pleased with that. When we were involved with the development of the move very, very early on, and we were given options about really how we wanted to look and implement move. When we looked at the device and we looked at its capabilities, we really wanted to go through and kind of provide a complete experience with the move. When you actually hold the move controller, it's it is a pointing device. It allows free movement and allows you to point to really anywhere on the screen, allows you to really acquire and target targets on screen very, very easily. That together with the navigation controller allows everything that essentially you can get with a normal DualShock. But you have the added immersion of the fact that, all the variation in the way that you move, your hand is reflected into the game itself. So, it's a different experience. I think that some people are going to really enjoy the game, as it was intended to play with DualShock. But that if people want to try a different way and they want an increased immersion, then they can definitely go through and play with the move. And it's a very, very viable controller. We have people playing multiplayer with both DualShock and Move, and they're both. I think whether you're a good Socom player or not is not dependent on the control method you use. It depends on how good you are as a player, the tactics you use and moving. The controller. I wouldn't say it's secondary. It just depends on your taste, which you would like.